Yes.
Are we live? Oh, nice. I almost slept, but we're here. It's France versus Iraqi. Uh, yeah. This game looks like another big scoreline, 5-0 France or something.
Thoughts?
France put their best squad, more or less, with a few tweaks. Okay, a few tweaks. Bacola out. I mean, in for Desert.
But
They,
it's almost like for like though.
yeah, it's just still a very good squad.
Mm-hmm.
Dembele is a very talented player, both fit. You don't know if he's left-footed or right-footed.
The term what, ambidextrous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna lie though, like what is it?
Mm-hmm.
I respect the Shams for not starting Cherky.
But you can't start.
No, that's what I'm saying. I respect him for seeing that. I don't think Cherky should be starting even. I don't even know why you are starting a Man City. Yes, he's really good with the dribbling, but he slows down football.
I like checking.
Like
He's got the Brazilian spirit. He
no,
makes football fun to watch.
true, but he's slow. Like he's not progressive. He's too slow. Like he's just too slow sometimes. And it's almost like there's an opportunity to score. It's a 1-0 or a 1-1, and you can't see it. Like there are times where you can do flair things, which is fine, but dribble people going forward. We want to see you get into the box, do what you're supposed to do. And I think sometimes for him, it's more. It's like he's not seeing what's going on around him. He just focuses on, okay, I did like a skill, which is kind of cool though. It's good for football, but sometimes if you are like a team that's like 1-0 behind, you frustrate you.
Okay.
But I mean, he's good. He's really good though at, at the
We need
football.
more checkers. They make
Yeah,
football fun.
yeah. More check is who go forward. That I'm for.
Mhm. Oh, this game is boring.
Slow.
It's a little bit open. I think Iraq are playing a dangerous game. Okay, they just overloaded their midfield.
Yeah.
This guy Dembele is talented.
Yeah. I think I can hear your sound from here, from where you're playing the game. The thoughts on Iraq?
Um,
Do these guys really play like positive football? It's always like,
no, they're just fighters. They have fighting spirit. If any team had the fighting spirit of Iraq and Iran, they'll be fine.
right?
They're just fighters. They have self-belief, determination.
Yeah, like
They
I
treat
see.
football like a war.
Yeah, like I see, it's a lot of similarities between Iraq and Iran.
Mm, they're neighbors. Okay. They have no chance in winning this game at all.
Who?
This game is about if they can minimize the scoreline.
Yeah, very true. Very
Iraq.
true. Jules Kunde, suspect, but you see, yeah, Dembele's footwork is amazing. Wow, it's gonna be a long afternoon for these players.
Very long one.
These guys are like the
I
team.
think this game actually needs Desert Door.
These guys are actually the team to beat. Eh?
Yeah. So close.
Mm.
Okay, they won't survive the first half. I predict first half 2-0.
Is that Chumeni? No, that's not Chumeni, right? The guy with the dreadlocks? Who is that?
That's Kone.
Wow, 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 wow,
Oh, that's
wow, wow,
Kone.
wow, wow, wow.
Of course, it's World Cup Mbappe.
It's gonna be a
I think
long
Mbappe can score like
evening.
3-4 today.
That's his father.
This is a perfect game for stat padding.
Yeah, it's a perfect game for start betting. His father on the time. Wow. Wow. That's a bullet shot. It's almost like he
What a
wasn't
brilliant
it's
goal.
almost like he wasn't even trying, eh?
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, this is a stat padding game. I reckon France could go and score 3-4 in the first half.
There's 15 goals now.
Mm.
World Cup Mbappe is a problem.
No, Mbappe is something else. And you can imagine this is only his third World Cup. He's never doesn't know what it means to be eliminated. Win, final, which he almost won. Lost to penalties, and he was the star. He was the star in 2018. Best World Cup player ever. I think only Pele, in terms of age and time he played. Because technically played two World Cups. The other only one didn't really participate, but he's got 3 World Cups.
Everything we've heard about Iraq, we see it not played wonderful scoring record, and we lost 7 caps, 11 goals. I think that's enough to the story. What did
Iraq have no chance in this game. They're just there to eat.
It's going to be a very, very long evening for these guys.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think I
World
predict
Cup Mbappe
5-0.
is a danger.
No, he's good. He's talented. Mbappe plays without fear.
It's always easy to be off the field and coach someone else's team. But at the end of the day, England seemed a lot more comfortable with Abamadi up there with him so that he could step into midfield and he involved a little bit more. He's not the one that's at the top. He said it's not easy. They're looking for again then. The other thing about Mbappe is he normally a guy like two.
He's looking for blood today. He's going for. I think Mbappe could score a couple of goals here. Olise is really good. I don't know why people don't like this guy. I think it's
I
brilliant.
don't think there's. Are there people who don't like him? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And perhaps here may be better off giving up a little bit of possession and allowing Morag to step out and have a little bit more space to exploit behind the defense. Well, I don't think it away to that and do anybody.
My words. I think the other thing is Dembele today is playing well. Last match he was a bit cold.
Yeah. Iraq have no chance at all. This is like no contest.
It's like a start fading match for everyone who hasn't scored for France. If
Yeah, they don't even need a midfield.
if you're forward, you need to be scoring today.
I reckon 4-5-0.
Think so?
Not the same for all teams. And I think it was great for Iraq to make it here. And their success maybe is measured a little bit different than other teams. By being competitive, by showing your country that they can.
What does this number say? Corner. I like the fact that they didn't start Chumeni today. That was a very good decision. This corner guy is very forward thinking. He's trying to move the ball forward. Chumeni is more about control, destabilize, and you really don't need that if you're trying to beat some team by 10-0.
True.
But they do have a lot of midfield options though. This guy. Why don't they play Mbappe on the winger and Dembele on number 9? Because Dembele does well when he's a forward, he's a gun. This wing stuff, like he doesn't do well when he's a winger, eh?
No, Mbappe transitioned to a striker now, so. Okay, 3-0 first half. Iraq will offer absolutely nothing.
Man, Dembele.
What are people eating when they're watching football? Like, I just wonder. What do you have? What's your like soccer snack or football snack?
It depends with the type of game, eh? When it's my team playing, it's hard to eat. When I'm very, very honest. Like a team I really like I can't eat when Barcelona is playing.
Wow.
I
eat anything.
Like I can't. Like I really can't eat. Maybe drink water or juice. But to eat, I can eat when there's a.
I used to.
When I'm not, when I don't have like serious ties to a specific team. Like right now at the World Cup, I don't have ties to any specific team. Like at the World Cup, you just sometimes support the one guy you like. Like for example, you support Spain because there's Lamine. You support France because there's Kylian Mbappe. You know, you want to see these stars do well all around.
Or the World Cup.
And
This
World
is the
Cup
first
also,
World Cup
and I
where
think also hate watching like the teams you hate watch.
I haven't had a team where I want to hate watch. I think
I think I've
pick.
already hate watched Portugal,
I haven't hate watched anyone.
but I have no business hate watching anyone. I'll be honest. The first game we were hate watching South Africa,
I was supporting South Africa first
but
game.
now you want them to do well, but where they have to face Korea, it's going to be a very tough.
I think South Africa can beat Korea.
You think so?
I genuinely think so. Yeah. You'd be surprised.
We have Nosipo in the
Like the
chat.
problem is that
Welcome, Nosipo.
the current coach is very defensive.
Yeah.
And he doesn't trust his players to. They can play attacking football. South Africa should just stick to their roots, show the world Ishibobo. You know, Ishibobo is a thing. And it's a pity that the world doesn't know much about Ishibobo. I mean, there's nothing to lose. They were never really going to win the World Cup. So you might as well just, shine, show the world what you're made of. Let the young boys shine.
Yeah.
I think me, if I was the coach, I would be like, guys, made it to the World Cup. Have fun. Dribble everyone if you can.
These guys are already making a substitution. This is a very tough evening for these guys. What's happening with Iraq today? Do they have some interesting Middle East magic they want to cook for us on the screen today? That'll be interesting. I think maybe someone got injured. I think that yeah, Hussein got injured. He got injured.
together.
You know, some people are like football, World Cup football polygamists. They just switch teams. I think
I don't blame them. I think people should support what makes them happy sometimes, eh? Imagine supporting a team that's
yeah.
that's always getting a hiding. That's a very tough that's a very tough thing to do. First of all, life is giving you a hiding. Football is giving you a
Yeah, team is
hiding.
losing.
Your
That's all
pocket is
right.
giving you a hiding. Imagine you're not winning anyway. What are we supporting in the chat? Nacho, what are you supporting today?
Wow. Sorry there. I was just getting my heater on. It's cold in Johannesburg. You're saying, what am I supporting?
Yes.
In this game.
Uh-huh.
In this game, I'm supporting France. Why? Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Mbappe.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think as a Barca fan, we have every reason not to appreciate France, but me, I'm not a hater. I appreciate good football.
You're not a hater.
I'm not a hater. I appreciate good football. When people are good, they're good, guys. There's honestly nothing you can do about it. You just have to it's like earlier today, what Messi did. Ah man, the guy did miss a penalty, but his goals, you can tell, like that guy is already 5 goals up, and you're on the second match of the tournament, and he's 39. Who does that? That's too much. The unfortunate thing for Messi is that whatever record he thinks he will set, even if he ends this tournament with the most goals, Kylian Mbappe is gonna catch him.
You will.
Because Mbappe is already
You
on
catch him.
15. He's 3 goals behind. Literally, they can potentially catch each other in this tournament.
Not even this tournament, this game.
Yeah.
But I think Mbappe had only 3 World Cups to do it. That's incredible.
He pointed out his logic behind the team, and then he quickly said, "But my logic is good enough for me." And the sole ability, he said, is to qualify after the second game. And I want all people to do that. So now we're here this evening, we find a better place in the round in 42. We'll go to the final day after it's done.
I think Iran can defend well. They might score 1 goal, but they've absolutely zero chance of winning this game. None.
Oh, today they started Lucas Digne. That's interesting.
This is good. Aston Villa.
He's solid. He's like Lucas Digne reminds me of Azpilicueta, that Chelsea guy. It's very, very solid at the back. He does his job, and But I like the way this corner guy moves with the ball. He's very positive. It's very nice to see, actually.
He's okay.
He's not. Yeah, I mean, he's not trying to go back. Like France has so much luxury. They can change players to just rest some players, which is kind of like wow. The only people maybe who don't get rested is like Mbappe and Dembele and Olise. The rest, they could find someone new. They can come in and do exactly what the other person was doing. Probably sometimes even more with a different profile and different flavor to it. Like the corner guy is a very, very interesting change. First game, I think France played Lucas Hernandez on the left back. Today they're playing Lucas Digne, which is kind of cool also. You know what? That's a solid team. That's a solid team. And some of their star players, they're not even getting out of second gear, but they're playing very well. See Bakola? I think the biggest criticism for Bakola for like long periods of his developing career was that he was not a killer. He could get into good spaces, good positions, but he was poor at finishing some chances. I think there's a bit of maturity now. Even when you were watching him in the Champions League, you could see some good differences. Kylian Mbappe was trying to destroy that goal. You could see he was trying to shoot so hard. You know, Lucas Digne used to be a Barcelona player.
Yeah. France are basically playing 4-2-4.
4-2-4 is crazy.
And that's typically how the Brazilians used to play. Vertical football. And they would attack with like 6 people minimum.
I think it's interesting as well that the first game, they were really in it against Norway. Talking to members of the Iraqi media the last few days, their feeling was that it was a better performance than they expected against Norway, but it was a poor result that they hoped for. Well, they knew this was always going to be the game. This was the mountain of time kind of fixture. And I think that's exactly how we saw that game. Look, they were very competitive against Norway. They were in the game and trying to win the game, but most of that time, unfortunately, in the end, that fourth goal from Norway made it a the game we weren't really game really wasn't it? But we'll go right in. They're also opted to make that a goal that could well prove to be a pivotal game. The group play for them. The defeat against Norway was the heaviest in the World Cup. All of their 1986 goals, which of course was the only other appearance in the competition, was by a single goal.
Rabiot
Iraq defend well.
Rabiot has been in Italy for a minute now.
Yes.
That is that boy.
He's got a very good agent. The mom. I mean, Dembele is talented. Wow. Dembele is very talented. Extremely talented.
into a substitution of the, if they bring up the earliest substitution we've seen at the World Cup. And this is around the time where I think if you're France, you have to start thinking about getting another goal. They need to start moving the ball a little bit faster. Teams like Iraq has slowed the French team down to play at their speed. Yeah, I definitely don't play. It's a wish to another landing in the area as well. So people don't
An attack from Iraq. I always wonder when when a player like retreats from attacking or doing what he thought he was about to do. Like, what made you stop? Are you afraid of the next person? You're scared that you lose the ball and you get attacked? It's always a wonder. It's always an interesting thing going on in the mind of a
So
player.
usually it's a tactical thing. If you lose the ball, your team can get countered. So you should have to be sure
Yeah,
for your try and make sense.
yeah,
Like right now, if this guy loses the ball, who's on the ball,
yeah.
France can counter.
Bakola, that's a goal. Oh, oh, that was a waste. Why didn't he shoot?
If it was Mbappe, it was going in.
These guys are playing in the rain now. This is where people get injured, eh? They are going through the American summer.
With the half the play go well inside the Iraqi mob. We got a good fielder who are
Dayo Upamecano. He's been solid of late. There were years when Dayo was not playing very well as a center back. He would make like a lot of mistakes. Now these days he's like really improved. It's actually nice to see, eh?
It's the coach.
But Vincent Company, yeah, because I mean, positionally they play the same position, so yeah, I would understand that. Belgians speak French, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Killian. My man, relax. What is he trying to do there?
I mean, it's not bad.
That was another shot off target, and the only shot on target of the game so far is the goal that is the difference between the two teams. Mbappe, 15 at World Cup, so ratio a little heavier now.
Oh, that's a free kick. But Iraq is actually contained France for a minute now.
Oh my God. Okay, that should be a red card.
Not really.
You don't think that's a red card?
You get for like this and blow through. Like, you also need the
Oh,
That was so close.
it almost went in, huh?
Wow. It's pouring. This reminds me of the game versus Manchester United versus AC Milan 2007 Champions League final. Champions League. I know this is the quarter or semi.
Yeah.
It is San Siro. It was raining like this. Seedorf, Kaka scored.
So already there are some bowler stats here. Saliba, Saliba is one of those defenders where they come on the pitch, they do their what they're supposed to do, defend, get off the pitch, play next time. He doesn't complain. He's always quiet. It's a very interesting character. That's pouring. These are not the best conditions to play football in. Can easily get injured.
The ball doesn't move very well also.
That's a mistake.
What's the scoreline you're predicting?
3-0.
I'm going 5-0. I'm still maintaining 5-0.
3-0.
The reason I'm going 5-0 is
The conditions they're playing in is why I'm saying 3-0.
yeah, but they
It's hard
have
to play well in this weather. Footballers are usually more careful when it's raining
yeah, which means
because you can easily sprain
the
a
defenders
leg
also
and mess up your leg. No, but defending, most of the time you're not moving your feet so quickly. The problem is when you're forward, you're trying to do any step over or any quick turns, you could easily sprain your leg. So there's a bit of more care. These conditions don't favor people like Olise who depend on flair. Defenders love this weather. They love it so much. But it's easy to
they
get
do.
injured in this weather though.
Yeah, it's almost half time. It's 1-0. I think it's a boring game. Okay, because of the rain, I may alter my prediction
What?
and go with 4-0 France.
Okay.
What I like about these teams from the Middle East, especially other part of the Middle East, is they're fighters.
Are fighters.
And that's what I was gonna say, and we pick, it's exactly what you want, you're in the game, you want to play from getting a point here. And if you're Iraq, that's what you're looking for, you're hanging in there, and any one play, any one set piece can get you back in the game. when they get wide. So now they've control it.
Now, so far, I think we have amazing performances from Kylian Mbappe. That goal was the brilliant goal, effortless, stylish, everything you want to see from your World Cup Mbappe. So that's
Yeah.
actually good to see. Um, I think the French defense hasn't been really tested. They're quite solid. And fortunately, the rain seems to have stopped a bit, or like the pouring is not as heavy. So that's also a good thing.
I agree with you there.
I mean, Mainan hasn't had anything happening on his goal. It's been very quiet in terms of defensive work for France, which is really good because it helps your defenders rest and prepare for the next match and not have worries around injuries. Because I don't think they have a better centre back pairing, France. It's these two, Upamecano and Saliba. That's their best pairing. Yes, Kunde can play that position, but still, this is their best pairing. Okay, Chumeni can play centre back, right?
Yeah, he can, but he shouldn't. France should play like in this game, just overload one side with 3, 4 players. Iraq won't manage.
Okay. So it's
That'd be
half
my tactic.
time. It's an interesting evening. Let's see the complexion of this table. How it's looking. Based on right now, France is winning the group 6 points. I think if they win this match, they'll qualify for the next round. Norway needs a win, but they have a juggernaut of an opponent. Norway is facing Senegal. That is not
What time
easy.
is that game? That's a very. I would
I
love to
think
watch that game. It's at 2 a.m.
I think it's a 3 a.m. match.
2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. South African
2
time.
a.m. South African time.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. That's 2 a.m. South African time.
I'm going for my African bros.
Are you watching this one?
Depends. I might just pass out.
2 a.m. is a bit steep for me. But they look good, France. They look good. They look very solid. They probably just need another goal, I think, in the second half, and they're set.
Yeah.
They don't need to exert too much. The weather conditions are not favorable. I mean, I saw Argentina play. You could see that they're trying to preserve themselves and not get into scenarios where someone gets injured. At some point, it was almost pedestrian from Argentina's point of view.
Yeah.
And this is something they were doing to a very physical Austrian side. So I was actually impressed by that. And I think it was a good tactic as much as the game was not the best to watch for supporters and neutrals, but they avoided yellow cards and any sort of injuries. The Messis of this world are fit now; they can rest. Last match of the group, they might even be rested and not even play. They might not even start. There's no need to start Messi in the next game because
They'll start.
you've already. But you might. But I'm just saying you've already qualified. Why are you starting him? You want him fit for for the round of 32 game. I think that's the same thing I would do if I was France. Next game, I would drop Kylian, but Kylian wants to score. So
I hear what you're saying.
Okay. But it's one of those. But any takeaways so far from this match?
Um, France need to be careful. They need to just overload one side. They'll score like 3, 4, 5 goals.
I think I
They'll do that.
agree.
Just overload people in the box.
Yeah,
The Iraq are not gonna score.
I do agree with you there. 100%. I do agree. I do agree. I think this Philadelphia stadium is being used a lot for the World Cup.
It is.
What?
It is being used a lot, yeah. It's one of the big venues.
I can't believe France is world number 3. Who's ahead of France? Argentina and who?
Spain.
Oh, that goal though. But the goalkeeper could have done more here.
No. It's the best he did. I think France here, they are good, but they are not hungry enough for to win.
Yeah,
But they always like this though. Like that's actually been the French. France wake up in the second half. They've always done that. Second half, France is a different team. If you want to beat France, try to beat them in the first half. Second half, they just come alive. They've been like
yeah.
this. Last World Cup, they came alive in the second half. The previous World Cup, they were so good in the second half. France and Real Madrid. Who knows? Maybe they spent the entire first half studying people.
Who?
The French.
Mm. Brilliant from Mbappe. That was a very good goal.
Mhm.
It's one of those ones. So what? It's a race for the most vote. I think Kylian Mbappe will get to 20 goals this World Cup. Hmm. What do you think?
How many does he have now? 15?
It's 15. Messi's ahead with 18. Miroslav Klose has 16. Ronaldo, the phenom, has also same number.
Because like they have to, the game will continue to be longer and longer and longer and depend on the break. But now, situation is, we'll keep you.
Well, this game is not ending anytime soon because of the lightning strikes.
Yeah. So they're
Let's
going
see our
to.
bracket again.
I think this happened during the Club World Cup. I think this happened during the Club World Cup. Let's see the table for World Cup. That's been interrupted for 30 minutes. World Cup.
Whether an equalizer is raining, an equalizer when one team is way superior to the other, then it suddenly gets difficult to play. It does, especially if you're ball playing, each one I think technical in there. And especially because they're not sitting deep. What they're trying to do is draw them out, play from side to side. Now because of
It's a somewhere.
very difficult to get that, and you're running at speed, also controlling it, it changes dynamics. So it makes
At the moment, in terms of just groups, I think Mexico is going through.
Okay.
There's Korea.
South Africa.
Korea needs to win. South Africa or Korea, whoever wins between South Africa and Korea. But this is actually interesting because Mexico might not try enough and let Czech Republic win. So there's that reality also. But whoever wins between South Korea and South Africa moves forward.
Okay.
I think Canada also is on 4 points. Switzerland. This group is still tight, but also the personnel. I think Canada is going to go through because they are facing Qatar. Bosnia and Herzegovina is not. I mean, they lost. They lost to Canada, so on a head-to-head basis, we're probably going to see Canada, Switzerland, but I don't think unless maybe one of them wins. So the number 3 of Group B will potentially have 4 points if there's a win between Bosnia and Qatar, which gets interesting because if Switzerland gets beaten by Canada, it means that Canada qualifies with about 7 points. Switzerland stays on 4 points. So this group is actually still very much open. But if there's a win between Bosnia and Herzegovina, there's a chance that Group B has 3 teams coming out of that group. Let's see. Yeah. Of interest also is the Brazil group. Brazil is leading the group with 4 points, followed by Morocco, which is in Group C. But if Brazil beat Scotland, they win the group. But it's also dependent on by how much Morocco beats Haiti, if they beat Haiti.
Do you think they will?
I think they could beat Haiti, but Morocco is a 1-0 type of team. They're not a team that beats you with 5 goals. They don't do that.
Yeah, they won't.
USA, I think, is already qualified. Australia just needs a draw to qualify. And I think they're playing Paraguay. So that's an interesting matchup. Turkey is already eliminated. So, yeah. Germany There's already qualified. It's just a matter of by how many. But Ivory Coast needs to play Curacao. If they win versus Curacao, they qualify. Ecuador needs to beat Germany. So it's still an open group in terms of whether there's going to be a number 3 coming out of that group or it's just going to be number 1 and number 2. But that is an outcome between Germany and Ecuador.
Okay, let's see.
So babe, babe, so yeah, that's what's happening.
All right, cool.
It's a 30-minute delay. That's a long time.
A very long time.
Philadelphia a couple of minutes ago. Those stands were full. Those supporters now have been told to find shelter in the areas that the stadium has that are covered because the severe weather, which was predicted all day, in fact, it was even warning that we announced the supporters that the gates would open a little bit later. The stadium, that they needed to be aware of the fact that they should not make their way to the stadium as early as they might have wanted to because of the severe weather in Philadelphia. With that severe weather coming in, the match has been suspended for at least, and reported to say for at least 50 minutes, depending on how much the lightning continues. Because we know from the FIFA World Cup, the lightning strikes trigger the restart. The 50 minutes from the lightning being struck. So, then right now, particularly the shot is having a nation that should last for a long time. And for the Iraqis, they can look back 45 minutes. It was one they can look back at for 25 and one that can look at they achieved the goal. I think it's something to work on from not the game is not away from them. They still in it and continue to be resilient.
Continuing with our analysis of those groups. Well, you know what? Netherlands is on some madness because this is such an open group: Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. But the problem Netherlands is facing is that they're playing.
Can you please see?
Hmm?
Can you please see?
Your side? I have to share my
We don't
screen.
see them.
Netherlands has to win. If anyone who wants to qualify in Group F has to win. That's the best way. If you're gonna keep it in your hands, you just have to win your next match. There's no questions about it. But the thing is that Tunisia is facing Netherlands. So yeah, I think it's gonna be easy for Netherlands. They're fine. When you go to Egypt, Egypt is actually leading that group, and Belgium, surprise, they're on 2 points. But their next match they face New Zealand, so they have no choice, Belgium, but to win. But I was impressed though by Belgium by the fact that they managed to contain New Zealand. I think they managed to contain Iran. without losing, even though they had one-man shot. So that was actually very nice to see. They managed to get a hold of that and avoid
Oh, but yeah,
an embarrassing
yeah.
defeat.
But
Because
they should have won that game.
yeah, but they should have scored because they had almost like 27 chances. They just failed to convert.
Yeah. I
And
think they
then
were a little bit
then they
unlucky. Iran
ended
were
up
resilient also.
yeah, and then they ended up getting like a red card, which was kind of which was kind of sad, you know.
So Belgium are playing the next game. They're playing New Zealand.
New Zealand, they need to win that game if they're going to qualify.
We all beat New Zealand
But there's a
easily.
chance that most likely they won't win the group.
Egypt needs to beat Iran.
If Egypt beats Iran, Egypt wins that group.
So I see, okay, Egypt and Iran could draw. Then they're on 5 points. Iran would be on 3 points. Belgium would be on 5 points. New Zealand are going home. What if, I have a question. What if Belgium draw to New Zealand? That's I think a draw could still work in Belgium's favor. Because Egypt beat Iran.
But a draw is dangerous because they'll be having 3 points. What if the best number 3 is a 4 points?
Basically, if they all draw, I think it goes to
If they
it'll
all
go to
draw
goals
it,
scored.
if they all draw, it stays the way it looks.
Yeah, it stays the way it is.
But in any way or form, Egypt has qualified though.
Egypt is qualified. There is no way they won't qualify.
Even if they lose the next match, I think they will still qualify.
Yeah.
Um, this one, this one is interesting because Cape Verde is facing Saudi Arabia. They actually might win. They might actually beat Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay might be beat. They might choke up versus Spain, meaning that this group might actually find Uruguay getting eliminated. So Cape Verde is the high likelihood of being number 2, meaning Cape Verde is going to potentially meet Brazil if Brazil wins the group.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Norway is leading this group, but they've played 2 games. At the moment, France is winning, so France is going to go top. Is going to top that group. If Senegal beats Norway, that's also. I think there's a chance this group, Norway, France.
The thing is, those teams, Austria, Jordan, and Algeria, they have no fight in them. They're not like they're okay with being where they are. Austria is very happy with being second. Um, Jordan and Algeria are very happy with going home. They have no self-belief, no self-determination, nothing. The other groups, like you see, Congo are trying to prove something. Uzbekistan are going to try to prove something that they deserve to be there. Yeah, that group, everyone is, before the group started, everyone was just okay that they're going to be second, third, fourth. That's a problem.
Portugal is a
The
problem.
group,
Portugal has a problem on its hands, eh?
Uzbekistan.
Because if they make a mistake of not beating Uzbekistan, they have issues on their hands.
You think they can't beat Colombia?
Colombia is playing very well.
Yeah, but they're okay.
No, they're actually they're actually a good side. Colombia is a very good side. But I think their matchup with Congo is going to be fun to watch.
I say Congo are gonna win
Versus?
or draw Colombia.
Nah, not
Congo are very
really.
organized.
They are organized, but I don't think. Have you watched Colombia play?
Mm-hmm.
Colombia plays football, eh?
Yeah, but the thing is also they were playing Uzbekistan.
Yeah,
A very
Uzbekistan, but
open play.
Uzbekistan is actually
Uzbekistan thought they had a chance with Colombia.
no, but
Their
Uzbekistan.
plan was Colombia, we can beat them.
No, but the thing is, Uzbekistan is known for having solid defense
Yeah, but they lost to Colombia.
because Colombia was that good.
Nah, I just think Uzbekistan are better.
You should see what those guys are doing.
I did watch. I did watch. They're okay,
You
but they're
should
not
see.
like
No, they are brilliant. They're brilliant. Blitzkrieg football. 10 game press and blitzkrieg football. Something South Americans don't do much these days. But I think that
yeah,
will be
I
an
just
interesting end to this group.
yeah, the whipping boys of the group. The group that's more interesting to me. I thought the Colombia group was bad. I think Congo gave the result of the group, but Congo are playing Colombia, and I just think that Colombia will walk all over. I think in this group, uh, Colombia are gonna win against the Congo on paper. We should take them on 6 points. Portugal are gonna win against Uzbekistan. We should take them on 4 points. The final game will be interesting because Congo can beat Uzbekistan and end on 4 points, and Portugal can lose to Colombia, end up on 4 points. So they may end up being one of the third, which alters their path. Interestingly, alternatively, they're gonna beat Colombia and they're just gonna go top. So I don't know what will happen. But all I know is Portugal, Congo, and Colombia can go through. Uzbekistan, they're going nowhere.
Of course.
If they wanted to go through, they had to beat they had to get a result
Even
against
if they
Colombia.
beat
So
anyone, they're still not going anywhere.
yeah. Yeah, they're going home. Well done, Uzbekistan. But yeah. The next group there, I'm giving it to England straight up. They're gonna win all 3 games. They have too much depth, too much quality, and a very good coach. The only thing England don't have, the only ingredient for the World Cup is a star player. Because sometimes with the World Cup, you need a star player to rally behind. It's always been like that for many, many World Cups, except the only exceptions for me will be 2006, 2010, 6, 10, 14. I think that culture kind of died a little bit. 2006, every team had a hero to go for, and like Brazil had a Ronaldo, Ronaldinho. France had Zidane. They went to the final. They lost to Italy. Italy didn't really have a star. They had like defenders. Nestor Maldini, and Gattuso's and Cannavaro's. Uh, yeah, but Zidane could have won that World Cup easily. Could have won that World Cup. And then 2010 was the unique
So this is
because they were.
these are the
Mhm.
standings for best number 3 so far.
Mm, yeah, makes sense. I would expect them to change, except when Senegal win.
A lot of
So
them will
Senegal
change
need to beat.
because remember that the teams that are on number 3, majority of them haven't played the second match. Sorry, Portugal hasn't played second match. Belgium hasn't played second. Belgium played second match, but Ecuador hasn't played second match. All the majority of the guys here haven't played second match. So, but Cape Verde most likely is gonna survive. But it's gonna be a very interesting end to this whole thing.
Mhm.
I think there's a qualification stage. There's knockout stages, brackets. So far, this is how it looks according to. If it stays the way it is, Brazil
Mhm.
face Japan.
Mhm.
France is gonna face Cote d'Ivoire to
Mhm.
face Brazil in round of 16. My Brazil.
How does France face Cote d'Ivoire?
No. According to the standings right now,
Mm-hmm.
they will change, of course, after today's matches.
Okay.
It's gonna change.
But if it's like this, once like I'm trying to find where France, which bracket France are coming from. Yeah, they'll play Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, go. Get you. Argentina, Uruguay. Argentina play. That's such an easy part. They play Australia or Iraq. This is so easy.
Yeah, Argentina. But it's gonna change. It's going to change. I think of
Don't.
I think of interest. If it stays the same way, Portugal is facing England.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a long tournament for Portugal. But this is a, a devilish bracket. Can you see this? This is the bracket. This bracket on the corner here is Brazil, Japan, France, England, and Portugal. Meaning by the time someone gets to the semi-final, they would have pruned some big teams' levels.
Portugal beat England.
Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. Especially if they play Ronaldo up front, they're gonna
No.
get they will get knocked out. I actually want that, and we can put a wager on it.
The
And I'm
problem
going
is
to
not
and I'm going to take your money.
the problem is not the problem is never like who plays up front. It's just they just have a terrible strategy. It's just the coach is just bad. Just change the tactics and it doesn't matter who's playing, you win.
Argentina has it easy, yeah.
Nah, they've had too much easy group. It's not even fair.
Argentina will get to the semi-finals easily.
Yeah, they will. They will. The only other way is that if the other teams mess up, it's like that's a
Also,
weak part.
Spain, as of right now, Spain has it easy.
Spain are gonna
Can
face
you look at this?
France in the semis.
Spain will be facing Ghana or Congo.
That's not happening. Go back and put like
And if they
realistic.
get out of this, they have to face either USA or something like Egypt. Too easy. Let me check the other top bracket. This one actually is going to take Netherlands, is going to take Germany to the semifinals. But I actually think Morocco can come out of here.
They will.
Oh, if these brackets could stay like this, my God, it would be an interesting World Cup.
It would be.
It would be an interesting
But
World
that's not
Cup.
gonna happen.
All my
That's not
all
happening.
my ops will get knocked out very fast. England will eat Portugal, Portugal, which will not survive France, which is good for me. The only problem is Brazil. Argentina is gonna come out here, but Argentina might face France in the semifinals. That would be a blood. That would be a war again.
Argentina plays Portugal in the last
Oh, this
16.
could actually be another Spain France. This could be a Spanish French World Cup final.
Yeah, could be. But I think they'll meet in the semis.
No, if they end up winning groups as we said they would, right?
Interesting. Thirty minutes is quite a long time.
now the next one, make the right choice. What you got?
Mm.
In Philadelphia, and to get people get treated wrong, you're getting managers, what are they saying? So you went for it's okay, yeah. We went for the about football, police, we still do not very good one, because, yeah, you could see, you know, back in the stuff, yeah.
This will be interesting. This World Cup will be interesting. If it ends up like this,
Yeah, it won't though.
What you be saying, if you like the officials are likely to take a little bit longer than the 50 minutes that we scheduled. The speculation right now is the right 50 minutes, and can you tell me what they are saying here in terms of the official rules? The rule is that any flash of lightning spots a weather interruption of 50 minutes, but officials can also take into account conditions like the rain and wind. And right now in Philadelphia, the wind is especially heavy. And the players then, when the weather gets up and the wind dies down, still have to do another warm up. So you can see how you can easily become 50 minutes. And also important to notice, and this is the key, is that the official rule says that the flash of lightning with a production of 50 minutes. But that 50 minutes rolls over. So the 30 minutes, there could be a break of 10 minutes of no lightning. If the lightning goes one second again, we now start at 50 minutes again in terms of deciding whether we are going to come back. And it is strange that even if it is 8 kilometers away, we're not how far away from the thing that we have the ruling on the FIFA World Cup. 8 kilometers away, that is very far. But I mean, you're a golfer, you know that golf course was good. Maybe the butler around the day, now it's around the year with stuff. Too far, with the ball will not think that people are going to people want it to be as far away as absolutely possible. What it gives us the opportunity to do is just a little bit away from the front and we will come back to that. But for now, the match has been suspended and potentially with what is coming due to us, it is at least until the top of the hour before we will see the team come back up and continue with the one of the France and look to look forward to in that one. But if you weren't with us earlier on, the great man, Leo Messi, starting to make a huge impact on us debate that says Messi or Ronaldo, who is the greatest, who is Maradona? Is he in the conversation? Well, Messi, yeah. The penalty early on, tested himself. And Argentina, I think, took one advantage. Brilliant goal, great movement. Argentina heading. Argentina, the very best, not pulled down to one side from being the very best. They were mentally the heart of the team, being set up very well in this occasion. So it was phenomenal tonight. Bothering him before, he's about to score. And you told me earlier, the entire team praying for him, praying around him. You see it even with the second goal, where Martinez in the box thinks to himself, listen, I could shoot, what is making? Give it to him. And this is that goal. I'm very easy to set up 50-50 vision. You need to be taking very soon there, but taking his time. A little bit fortuitous there, but you just feel like when you tend to every ball, wave the ball, and get his break to the next. The first celebration was amazing. The Argentinian, when the record was going to be the all-time leading goal scorer at the World Cup. The celebration on the second goal was even more intense. The jubilation that his teammates were giving Lionel Messi. Yeah, I think it's sort of not to be because we know how important it is for Messi's career, for the host of the country, and to carry on another World Cup. And yeah, there's no feeling like for no Derby World Cup. But I think every celebration his man is going to be doing over the next week will be celebrating that fashion. So, what, 120, 121? Somewhere around 102 for Leo Messi. In game number 201, the days before his 59th birthday, He was getting better there, but that's 5 goals now at that point. And you know what? It's so important that you lost us very young. If you can do this in the third game. And then one thing about it, this is they lost as a play, you know, that thing at certain places. The MLS, yes, it's not really this week. The policies are not this of a high order. But the integrated World Cup is something different. So I think that's great for doing what it is. And that's an interesting point though, because the England third game, there were conversations about them trying to find a friendly game. But the gap was taking maybe a bit long, where almost a week between games and they were going to sleep the Kansas City to see if they could get a little bit of a friendly before their next encounter. So you're saying it's single, and the front five, they're saying we think the break is too long between that. I think it really much depends on the squad and how much you have the chance to rotate that. I think for individual players like Lionel Messi, considering his age, what he's done this season, this will be a great game for him to be rested. But you talk about the England squad, there's a lot of players there that probably need to just keep ticking over because they need to be used for the second or third game. It can't be that they play only the pre-tournament game friendly. Maybe not even feature as much in the last game because normally the starting lineup for the first game of the play. So I can understand that there needs to be some tactics for them. You can't necessarily play 11 against 11 in training because you're starting 11 off to be salary. That's where training can be for use, but at the same time, it can also be a risk because if you get a player injured there, they wouldn't want that to happen, and also it could be bad for your team. Now, Argentina 2-0 in this game, 3 goals in the first game, and we're coming into the tournament. Not everybody's favorites to go on and defend the title. Spain would probably have been ahead of them. France, as we're watching now, would have been probably ahead of them. What's being thought now? We're one of those kind of with no Argentina with a chance to go back to back. Yeah, I still don't think we can go back to back. I think what they lost is the fun. Really, the last time lost, they had a slow start, they lost to Saudi. This time round, starting on fire. Now, the tournament football is different. You need to go into the tournament as well. We don't need to go further. Spain lost their opener against Italy in South Africa. I'm not saying it was really for the game for you to get the World Cup. I'm just saying that they seem to improve game by game by game. The problem is never do that. So I still think that this Argentinian side don't have enough. They have enough, but I think there's better out there that will possibly stop them on the way to defending their side. So people looking at you, and I don't know if you're agreeing with that, Argentina, even though they have so many players from the previous victory and all that experience in them, are not one of the favorites to go all the way. There's the people, the first part, and like the favorites and players of the first like favorites and big. I think Argentina have definitely shown that they are still on the run for that. They started very hot. The problem is, as much as their power is Lionel Messi, it's something like to happen to them throughout any part of the tournament. It'll be very interesting to see how the team can cope and also play. Where you see some other teams that have that responsibility to share a bit more, and also players off the bench so a little bit like that, which obviously gives them more chances to progress in the tournament. So, what else is coming up as far as the evening is concerned? Because with this delay, it does also tell you that you're going to have to potentially look more at the hand of your DSTV because at some point you're going to have to go to the TV channel. The two games now going to be connecting with a delay is on the phone. No way, you've got a team already standing behind you at the beginning of build up to that team countdown. Maybe get from you guys in the studio. Want to give us a prediction? Kipper, Norway, Senegal. Norway's going to go 2-1 for Senegal. I think Ireland's going to score 5 for Senegal or not to be like that. So you can say that, right? Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like an African victory. And it will be excellent in basketball because if there's a physical fight in African football, it's Senegal. If there's a physical striker in the world, it's Ireland. Yeah. And looking at Senegal and the performance in the first half, they could do well. It's not going to be easy, but I think they have the firepower to do so. sustainable for me as well. And looking at the last encounter, Jordan using phase one, I don't think that's a full reflection on his performance, but in the high speed side. And Algeria will be looking at wounds, so that's going to be really interesting. It's not a full-blown confusion that Algeria is strong, obviously. I would think a great victory for the African contingent on this morning with the World Cup. Algeria too strong for Jordan, and love nothing more than that. For African style. No, that, but what do you take? The second one is very difficult to play. That you are Algeria's start was a little bit difficult. Can we shake it up? Can we get confidence back in that side? Can Malawi possibly start this time long and get them the victory? I think of the two games, Senegal, because I feel that they can go a long way. This game is so important for them. And not another, I think I would love them to do something. Algeria team, not clear favorites against Jordan. Not clear. Not clear. England was good for Argentina. I do think that they can win as well. So that's the action that goes to come. We put up 45 more minutes of action in this one. But big. Into the lead again here. They set it all coming up next. Kick off for that with 2 o'clock. Is that beautiful? If you're an African football fan, I know I will be making sure that I stay away from that, and that will be and will be backing now with that five Iraq with the big delayed with the weather the stadium yeah. That's not the dangerous one. Well, we're gonna leave again because of this team in the studio, the people William Duty Kong and the war very pleasure. So for now, Anita comes in and great team. I want to will be continuing to they'll take you through the remainder of the action. But now double here. So that's even more exciting. There's a double here of World Cup action. Time for you. There's two of the conversation will continue, the program will continue, and the action, fortunately, won't just be 40, but 2 will be playing out on the pitch against Norway. Tonight from myself, the jersey number 10, Thomas and Rumble, but the action continues. I'll be watching on my laptop. But I'll be watching when I get home.
Ankh, are you? Are you watching Senegal? I'm not gonna watch Senegal. I'm gonna be real. I'm not watching Senegal, chat. Straight fries. I'm not watching Senegal.
Yeah, so welcome to Motor City. Well, thank you.
Mm.
You're very lucky, Sarah. Very lucky.
No, I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong. I'm watching the game, but I'm not doing a watch along. I'm still gonna watch the Senegal game and thing, but I'm not doing a watch along for that game. But I'm still gonna watch the game regardless, isn't it? I can't lie, man. This game killed a lot, you know. I can't lie. An hour break. I'm guessing the game is gonna start at 12, and then by the time the players walk out and everything, it's gonna be long. I'm for fuck's sake.
Um,
Yeah. Any chance of this game continuing? Very small. All right.
Chef, chef.
Yes, I'm here.
Um,
Let's call it.
mm,
I'm still calling. Easy win for Portugal.
okay,
For
France.
yeah,
So
3-0
let's
now.
conclude this stream. I think there's gonna be further delays at Philadelphia Stadium because of lightning. They're saying that whenever there's a lightning strike, there's a rollover of 30 more minutes. So that's the state of matters at the moment. Um, that means that they're going to give a prediction and we'll check. I think maybe in the next couple hours what would have happened when the game resumes. But what is your final call on the match? So far it's 1-0. We never usually
Because
get
of the rain, I think it's gonna be 3-0 France.
yeah 3-0 France. I'm still sticking to my 3-0 France. Um, I think Iran has already felt what France is about, so I'm sure in terms of tactics and rest, they're already trying to make some Iraq. Sorry, I said Iraq. Iraq is making some tactical adjustments to really understand how they can close out France without them getting embarrassed and humiliated. So I think it's gonna be a very interesting 3-0. I think for me is as good as it gets in this matchup. But chat, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
It was really nice chilling with you guys and watching with you, watching along with you. Have a beautiful night, and you know what? Another time.
Like
Chef,
and subscribe.
like and what?
Like and subscribe.
And
Thank you.
subscribe. Yeah,
Subscribe.
yeah, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.